Hey guys, this is HK Boba, and today I want to go over one of the fastest ways to improve at Naraka Bladepoint. When talking about improvement, it is a complex formula of skill, knowledge, and experience. So today we're going to focus on the experience portion. If you want to think about it this way, if there's going to be two guys in a fight, one of them has lived 10,000 fights and the other one's only been in 100, who are you going to root for? On average, I'm probably going to pick the guy who's been in 10,000 fights because he knows the in and outs of fighting. So with Naraka being a new and different game, let's lean on the ways that people have improved at other games like Counter-Strike or Valorant. And that is with deathmatch. People get better as they get more experience, and you really only get into a handful of gunfights in those games every round. You might die and have to wait till next round before you get into another gunfight. So that's why people play deathmatch, so they can get as much experience as possible in a short amount of time. And I believe the same can go for Naraka, because let's look at an extreme case. You log in, you get maybe one fight, and now you're waiting in a tree till the end of the game before you get another fight that might go in your favor. That's not going to do you any favors when it comes to actually trying to get better. So the best way to experience as many different fights with as many different people as possible is through playing deathmatch, which we have bloodbath. So if you're very serious about improvement, then you basically want to go in a cycle between free training and bloodbath. Come up with interesting combos and setups to trap your opponents in free training, and try those out in bloodbath. See where it works, see when it doesn't, and you can come up with the different permutations of your pressure and offense in bloodbath. That way, when you have the opportunity to pull it off in a game, you have all the experience backing you up so that you can execute it correctly. So let me show you guys an example. When I was trying to learn how to use Spear, I wanted to get the most out of my Dragon Slayer. And there are three things you can do out of Dragon Slayer. You can left click, which gives you another focus attack, which gives you the biggest amount of damage. You can go into right click, which although you can't parry it, they might be able to roll out of it. Or you can actually just dash and dodge out of your Dragon Slayer when you're done. So now you've kind of figured out what options you have out of Dragon Slayer to learn how to maximize it. You go into Bloodbath and you go to a bunch of opponents and you just try Dragon Slayer to left click. Now every time you're gonna go Dragon Slayer to right click and see which one kind of works more for you, or maybe you can get a read on what they've been doing to try to figure out which one to pick and choose. So you're not kind of just doing it on the fly without any sort of plan when you run into that situation in the actual battle royale. Another example is, say, with Yotohime and Dagger. I found a really cool combo where if I do focus attack left click, I get 2 left clicks into an F, which can let me relaunch them again. I wasn't sure the validity of this combo, and also it's not the easiest thing to press, you know, you might mess it up the first couple times you try it. So going into Bloodbath and only spamming this combo will allow me the practice I need to make sure I don't mess it up when I want to accomplish it in a game. Especially in these high pressure situations. For example, here, I was losing a fight, I completely missed my ultimate like a scrub, but the moment I got this focus attack left click, I've seen this 1,000 times in Bloodbath. I just go left click and F after the launcher, I get a follow up and it's a free win. So getting that practice in will give you the confidence to land these game winning combos. Now you might be saying to yourself, but HK, the problem isn't that I don't go into free training or that I don't go into Bloodbath. The problem is I don't know how to come up with these combos and strings. Then all you have to do is hit the like button. Because when you hit the like button, then that's your way of telling me that you want a tutorial that goes over every major combo you need to know with every weapon. And don't forget to hit subscribe or else you won't even see it when the video comes out. Okay, all jokes aside, if you really do want to see a combo guide, let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Another huge factor of Naraka is landing parries, especially against certain weapons like Greatsword, where they have a very limited number of attacks that are light attacks and they're mostly focus attacks. Parries can completely turn the tide in a fight, but with lag and everything else going on, going for a parry can feel extremely risky. So if you feel uncomfortable with parrying, then you need to go play some Bloodbath. Set some rules for yourself. Don't go in thinking that, oh, I need to win this Bloodbath. That's not what Bloodbath is for. Bloodbath and deathmatch is just part of your training regimen in order to improve yourself. If you want to go in going for the win, cool, go for it. But that's not how you improve. So you want to go in with the mentality of a mission in mind. So for example, if you're working on parries, then just go in and get as many parries as you can. Forget how many kills you get, forget how much damage you do. I just want you to go in and I want you to count how many parries you get. Now you go back in again and see if you can top that number so that you get more comfortable with landing parries. Try to get to the point where instead of being surprised or excited that you got a parry, you should be shocked when your parry doesn't actually trigger when you go for it. That's how comfortable I want you to be with parrying. And that's pretty much the trick to success at anything. That's why people play deathmatch in Counter-Strike, like I mentioned, or 1v1s in Rocket League, is getting that consistent exposure to the parts of the game that you don't always get exposure to. And that is the secret to trying to improve at Naraka Bladepoint, just going to bloodbath with a mission in mind. If you find yourself dying all the time because you're just getting parried all the time, then go in to bloodbath and put a limit on yourself. Your mission now is to get as many kills as possible without using a single charge attack. Go in, do 2 light attacks and move, and do another light attack and move, and focus on parries and light attacks. And this is how you kind of improve your game and fill up the holes that you have. Figure out why you're dying in the BR and try to fix it in bloodbath. And I promise you, if you warm up with bloodbath every day before you play, try to fix up the problems that you have, you're gonna see huge improvements when you get into a fight in the BR. You're just gonna feel so confident and comfortable. You're gonna win every single 1v1 you get. And that's pretty much all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. The Naraka support recently has been insane. If you want to talk to me or ask me any questions, leave them in the comments below. I pretty much read every single comment. Or join the Discord. The Discord will be in the description below, and feel free to @ me or ping me for any questions you might have. I would love to hear what you guys would want to see next. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.